With Starfield set to have more mods and weapons than any other game Bethesda has created before, it's time to get yourself out of Vault 76 and into the future as we break down what you can expect from the weapons of Starfield. There's going to be 4 main types of weapons found in Starfield that you can find, research, craft or modify to take on your enemies or the creatures you encounter. There's ballistic weapons, energy weapons, mag weapons and of course melee weapons. You've also got explosive ordnances and, as teased at the end of the Starfield Direct presentation, some form of space magic too. You can access any of your weapons from your inventory during combat at any time by opening the weapon scroll wheel and using a simple directional input to select the weapon that you want to change to, whether that's your favourite sniper, pistol, sword or even your fists of thunder. Starting off, you have the old school ballistic style weapons like the Coachman shotgun or the Beowulf rifle. These will pack a punch and are likely to be the cheapest and most common to come across. That doesn't mean that you should overlook them though, especially machine guns and rocket launchers, because they actually have a unique interaction with low gravity, as using them will propel you backwards. This could come in handy for getting out of some squeaky bum time moments or even as a bonus movement tool combined with the jetpack. Energy weapons don't have this issue though in space apparently, as they offer you a bit more stability, but these are likely to cost more to research and will involve certain skill tree upgrades. The Ember is an energy laser pistol which can have up to 7 mods with the example shown. It has a standard barrel with a laser sight and a focal lens, but more importantly it comes with ignition beams. I'm not sure if we've seen this in action, but this is likely to cause bonus fire damage over time on enemies or even spread a burning status effect to nearby enemies as well. This also opens up the possibilities to other such effects which will be available on energy weapons such as freezing or stun. Next up we've got mag weapons, which are described as high powered induction ballistic arrays with each barrel having its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. The Brawler's Equinox was featured, and this comes with electromagnetic beams and is classed as a rare laser rifle. It has the mag weapon symbol with what appears to be quite a high fire rate too. Again, these are likely to cost more resources to craft and modify unless you're lucky enough to find one. Knives, axes and swords are all going to be your melee weapons of choice, and I'm sure you'll be able to live out your space ninja fantasy if you wish, or even become One Punch Man if you level up your Neuroshock skill. Each weapon will allow you to have a different amount of mods on it, ranging from larger magazines, barrels and scope options, and even, as they pointed out in the presentation, things like explosive rounds too. All of this is going to require different costs and research values gathered from materials you collect whilst exploring the game, reward from the various factions available, as well as relevant skill tree upgrades that will improve your crafting and research ranks. Now all of these will have some ties to either the locations and cities that you visit, such as New Atlantis, Cydonis or Neon, and even more so the factions found within these places such as Constellation, Red Mile or the Crimson Fleet. Your character's background and traits will all have some impact on how proficient you are with certain types of weapons, from whether you want to run a stealth playstyle or a more run and gun aerial assault with your boost packs, so make sure that you pick wisely. There's plenty more Starfield content coming here on the channel, with builds, guides and more as the release approaches, and as we get more information about this seemingly massive game which may just suck the life out of whatever spare time I had left.